things is not a bad thing. It is not wrong to desire somebody that is tall. Oh, someone that's handsome. Like, it is perfectly fine. And if hey guys, welcome to my channel. What's up, my people? Welcome to my channel. What is up? What's popping? Guys, welcome to my channel. Getting an intro or knowing how to start is not easy. Well, welcome guys. Today I want us to talk about something spicy, something juicy, something. Okay, today I want us to talk about God giving you your desire in a spouse. Can God really give you your desire in a spouse? Can God really give you that perfect guy? Is, can God really give me what I want in a dream wife or husband? Or is there like a certain thing I'm supposed to ask for? Am I just supposed to hope for him to, bring me anybody and just accept the person as his choice? Will God really give me what I want if I ask for it? Yes, that's the question. So let's get right into it. The first thing I'll say is that what matters to you matters to God. And I personally believe that God will give you the desires of your heart. He says it several times in his word that whatever you desire, you should pray, and that he will give it to you. You should ask and you will receive. If that thing is important to you, is a big deal for you, and you take it to God, God is going to address it. God is going to handle it. God is not going to say, oh no, this is not important, this is what's important. He's not going to like screen your desires and say, oh no, this one now, I can't give you this. No, he's a loving father. He loves you, so he's going to, if at all there's anything wrong with what you're asking for, he's going to reason with you. He's going to, be with you through it. But then I believe that asking for physical things is not a bad thing. It is not wrong to desire somebody that is tall. Oh, someone that's handsome. Like, it is perfectly fine. And if it's something that matters to you, it's not something that is just by the way, if it's important to you, it is important to God. Don't belittle your desires because you think that they are not holy enough for God or they are not important to God. God loves every part of you. God is interested in every part of your life. Don't make you feel like your desires are not important or your desires are stupid or they are not sacred when you're asking for things that are just things that your hands can't reach, or that are, what's the word, that are vain. No. If it's important to you, take it to God. Tell him, Lord, this is what I want, and he will give you desires of your heart. Like, I've read enough interesting stories, like enough of these interesting stories. My mom has told me seen some on YouTube where people prayed for the exact kind of spouse they wanted. So a girl who prayed that the man should be a banker, he should be from, I think, a particular state or something. And when this guy came, he was everything. He was everything she wrote down. God gave it to her. I'm not now saying that, okay, everybody will go and start writing everything you want, start praying, God must. No. It's not like that. If it's important to you, it is important to God. I think I've said that. I've said that enough for it to stick. But really, if that thing is there to you, God is going to give you. And even if God doesn't eventually give you like that, maybe you write a list now and say in the next 6 years you get married, and he's not really like everything you wrote. Maybe he's not even known at all. It could either be that God has helped you such that your desires have changed, or some things are not just important to you anymore, or you just meet this guy and just find out that you want to go on, if despite the fact that it doesn't have those things you initially desired. So God is not going to make your life unhappy. He's not going to give you some message, just bear with it, this is what I have for you, this was important. No, he's not going to say that. What I just want to emphasize in this video is that physical things are important too, and it is okay, it is absolutely fine for you to want physical things. Like, I've listened to some teachings on marriage, and before I used to think like, okay, if I'm going to pray for a spouse, then first thing on your list must be, okay, like before now, I used to write, first thing on my list used to be, he must be tall. Because I feel like I'm already past the average height for a lady, and I don't want to marry someone that will not be, shorter than I am. So every time I used to think of what I want my dream husband to look like, he's going to be tall, then he's going to be dark. Although the skin color wasn't really like a big thing for me, but that was always number one on my list. That height, even though God was always important to me, but I would write God as second. It's not like God is second place in my life, but I just feel like, yeah, God, this one, no. Don't joke with it. It is the most important. So when I listened to preachers talk about marriage and all, or any seminar, anything that was about marriage, they always be like, you must marry someone that loves God, ask for someone that loves God. Like basically it was like they were downplaying the importance of physical attraction. So I used to feel so guilty, like so I can't have a tall person now, eh? Okay, she love God, but what if he loves God and he's not now tall? What if God says he's the one and he's not that? So it used to really bother me like that. But then I got to understand, as God was helping me, I got to understand that it's not so. It's not like those things are not important. What they were trying to say is that while you desire all these things, you must not forget that your desires should be arranged in the order of priority. Some things just have to come before some things. You are a spiritual being. You are a citizen of heaven. Your life is a spiritual life. Your life is Jesus. Christ is alive. So you cannot now make these things that will pass away, these things that are not eternal, you now make them the cocoa of everything. You now say, if it's not all, it's not that deep. So basically what they were trying to tell us, and what I am trying to say too, is that while you desire all these things, it's fine to desire these things, but you must not forget that they should be arranged in the order of priority. Don't forget what your life is about. Don't forget what everything is about, and then start pursuing vain things. Start pursuing things that will pass away, things that are not eternal. So what should come first on your list is actually things that have to do with God. This person must love God, because you're not going to spend, you are looking for someone that's going to accompany you on this life journey, knowing that your life is about becoming like Jesus. So you want someone that is on that same path, someone that wants to become like Jesus, someone that loves Jesus and so wants to become like him. So you need that kind of person to journey with you in life. So you're not going to say, oh no, he's a tall guy, he's fine, this and that, or he's a short guy. People like short guys. He's like this and he has already fulfilled all my criteria for a man, so I'm just going to go ahead. No, you must not place physical things above spiritual things, because your life is spiritual and everything about you is spiritual, and these physical things will not last. We've already agreed that doesn't mean the physical things are not important, but what is important is that you arrange your desires in the order of priority. Put God first. Don't just put God first on paper, but let God be first in your heart. Like, no, God, if I'm looking for anybody, the first thing I'm looking out for is his love for you, is his commitment to you, and then physical things can come. So it's not like, hey, don't be asking for someone that has 6 packs, yo. Don't ask for a girl that is round, yo. She must be blah 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 blah. He must be carrying Bible under his arm. No. That is not what it is about. It's not that those things are not important. They are important, but they are trying to tell us that we shouldn't forget what is most important. So yeah, that's it. Don't forget that what matters to you matters to God. Always take your desires to him. Don't take it to anybody to help you screen it and say, okay, no, this one is no. Go right to your Father, enter into the throne of grace and ask for what you want, and God will God will meet you there. Yeah. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye.